then they wouldn't lose that
Oh, this shit.
that might just be what they're thinking. So if they declare 12:35.
I wonder what happens if you fucking have your phone like charged up to like an outlet and your wire is charging it.
But if you declared now, you'd bowl those 2 overs anyway.
Try to find out.
Have 5 minutes.
Like,
I feel like that shit gonna explode or some shit.
yeah.
Fisher's got his pads on, so yeah, it looks as though they're going to bat at least until the lunch break. Can't imagine the scenario in which West Indies would go after the run chasing. They have so many ways of being able to shut it down through Jack Leach bowling into the rough. West Indies run rate in the first innings through that 187 overs was less than 2.2 runs per over. They've got a batting lineup that is based around crease occupation rather than blasting it.
Fucking Miles get
Oh,
they find burn.
The total beyond reach, 170 for 6.
He's doing a
it's crazy that they both got the exact same animation.
He right on that nigga back, bro.
That's your favorite play, man.
I don't really care right now. I'm watching cricket, nigga. You can't tell me this game is not ass.
Y'all Moss.
Didn't get Moss. He didn't jump over him. Or Moss is when you jump over the ball.
That should have been a touchdown.
He didn't jump over him.
Up for the ball and somebody else catches.
He didn't jump up for the ball, nigga. He fucking did a secure catch. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
So ever, the West Indians, the longer they stay out in the field bowling, the less time they'll be required to bat. So from their standpoint,
I'm dead ass watching
they're
cricket.
quite happy with the way things are going.
What the fuck?
Craig Pratt will have such an important.
You can't tell me this game exactly. You can't tell me this game is not ass.
Yeah, I did do a long
His
pass and I
temperament will
tried
be
to go to
tested
his
once
outside
again.
back
His
foot,
patience,
so
his
my
skill.
fault.
No, nigga. The game is ass.
That of the other batsmen. Matt Butcher quite perplexed at the moment. Inexplicable, isn't it? Oh well. It's always easy up here. Don't lose test matches in the commentary box. But I still can't understand why Dan Lawrence was turning down singles in that over. If they hadn't made the decision they were going to declare in that over. Just curious, that's all. .270 is the lead now.
Come on, copycat. Come on, nigga.
Start doing that RPO shit.
Yo, what the fuck? Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, this nigga a copycat. He ain't start breathing until I started breathing. Boy, shut the fuck up.
You is copying me, bitch.
Nigga, it's a fucking play. Calm the fuck down. You run the same shit over and over. You have yet to. Bruh, did you win a Super Bowl game yet?
Yeah, technically I did, but
Technically I did. Shut up, nigga. You ain't win shit.
Oh, now
so now I didn't win.
Bitch ass nigga.
Bitch, shut up. We ain't gonna make it. Use your lock in. Look at you.
Oh my goodness. So good. Just on this
Fuck him.
Stop lagging, fat bitch.
176 for 6.
Should have fumbled that shit.
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, aka EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP, FYI. See my IM?
TLDR.
What?
Too long, didn't read.
We don't need any more acronyms, but we could all use more ways to say.
You mad cause I like running the ball and it worked against you?
I mean, I know how to stop it.
That's okay. Stop it next time you play me.
No, you look good.
I can care less.
The landscape.
You care.
176 for 6 in 38 overs, Freeman. They've really put the pedal to the metal. Dan Lawrence, Zach Crawley,
Make the game
Johnny
fun.
Bairstow and Ben Stokes in
Cause
particular.
I run the ball,
Why
nigga.
niggas complain about fucking Madden?
Lawrence looking to try and find the boundary as often as possible. Wokes and folks just seem to be content to nudge the ball around and pick up a runner ball.
Oh, what a pig.
I'll just get against the Texans. Just last season, I signed him to a 7-year contract. And they just signed Digital. I need a fucking first base there.
No.
Oh,
Things have slowed down
he
quite
got hit
considerably.
so.
Had an enterprising start, acceleration to the middle part of this first session, and now it's grinding to a halt.
It certainly seems as though England have perhaps reached the number that they were after. Because there doesn't seem to be any real urgency to push things forward to, I don't know, 280, 290, similar sort of scenario that they had set up in Antigua. But now it just appears that they calculated on the amount of overs that they wanted to bowl. And that the runs don't matter anymore. Which again raises a question. If how many doesn't matter, then the time is the only factor that's important.
Evil motherfuckers.
Dan Lawrence could have just, as you mentioned before, could have just helped himself to 50, couldn't he?
Jordan Scarlett. What? Let's get some.
Well, rather like aeroplanes waiting for permission to land, hovering in their
What a
holding
pig.
patterns around an airport. The game seems to have ground to that sort of a halt.
I'm gonna make this nigga motherfucker.
All waiting on permission to land. Permission for the game to move forward.
Jordan Scarlett used to be a running back before.
Talk about like in the franchise you looking at him?
Yeah, he was on that team.
Oh.
Only after
And to be
70.
fair, we've had plenty of practice at that over the last 4 and a bit days. 1-8-1 for 6.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, try that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
Don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Sure.
Geico.
Is to unfold. In food and at home. In the landscape.
It seems like a game like playing out slow. Or is it just me?
Not trying to score quickly, not declaring, not quite understanding what's happening, but they have their plans, I'm sure.
Every time I eat Taco Bell, bro, I get to this shit.
Johnny, easy.
Speaking to a couple of the West Indian players this morning, which they wanted to at least be on the field for the entirety of the first session. So from their standpoint, they're quite happy with this. In terms of the time that they will have to bat, and you'll imagine that that declaration will come during the interval for sure. I can't see England coming out to bat after lunch.
Oh, goodness.
Ah.
Eight overs since the last boundary. Partnership has been entirely made up of singles, I think, 17 from 19. Dan Lawrence appears to have sacrificed himself for nothing. Well, we're getting another squall here. You can just hear it on the tin roof of our media centre stand end, and that means that the players will leave the field. Colin will get another chance to open his legs and show his class. And that will be lunch. England lead by 281 runs.
Drop. Ah.
They've made 185 for 6 in one delivery short of 40 overs. No movement in terms of a declaration, but we feel as though it must come during the lunch break. The England captain does not have to inform Craig Brathwaite until 10 minutes prior to the resumption that he's declared, so the West Indies opening batters do not need to know until they have just 10 minutes notice. England fans will head to the back of the stands where there are some wonderful little concessions for food and drink. And here is a scenario at lunch on day 5 of this second Apex Test match. Unselfish runs made by all of the England batters. 40 from Zach Crawley. Alex Lees played a couple of pleasing strokes through the offside. Dan Lawrence was at his impish best. Ben Stokes played one that mighty blow
Stokes.
over mid-wicket for 6 before he was caught at extra cover off the bowling of Kemal. Roach Johnny Bairstow also cleared the ropes on a couple of occasions. And all in all, England have rather sped
Nigga, you ain't go yet? What the
this
fuck?
test match to 185 for 6.
West Indian bowlers had some success, but Sammy Pulmore picked up 2 wickets for Jaden Seals and a brace with him as well. And 1 for Alzari Joseph and Kima Roach. This is where we are at after 4 days and 1 session. England 507 for 9. West Indies 411. England at their second turn 185 for 6. An overall lead of 281 runs.
Well, England lead by 281. We won't know. Neither will the West Indies as to whether or not it will be them or
You said what?
batting after lunch break. We will take a short break and then show you all the action from that first session.
Hey, bud. Thanks for coming out to cheer me on.
Dad, I'm always here.
I'm always here for you, too.
Okay, go, Dad.
Thanks.
No, everyone's passing you.
No, you got it, Coach.
Switch to progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
I serve for the place I call home.
I serve to protect those around me.
I serve as an intelligence analyst.
I serve as a maintainer.
Because I like fixing things.
I serve because my dad did, and because his dad did too.
I serve to learn things I've never learned in school.
I serve as an airman in the Air National Guard.
A practice spicy crispy chicken sandwich eater knows. Keep one hand on the sandwich and one hand on the drink.
Who do you think you are? Canceling plans, commanding a room, being your own biggest fan? Who said you could do that? Say no to settling, no to compromising, yes to getting all of the above.
Wow.
Who? No.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, tell us.
I thought he did too. I thought he did too.
That's why I do.
And TJ Maxx is where you can afford to be you to the max.
Verizon is going ultra with 5G ultra wideband in many more cities. Mindy, with up to 10 times faster speeds, she can download a movie in minutes or a song in seconds.
Yep.
Verizon is going ultra, so you can do more.
Bienvenidos al clásico más importante del mundo.
Hmm? Shit, I don't know. We just got to wait and see. I don't care. That's what it is. Honestly, just want them to re-sign Jonathan Taylor.
Can I join?
This nigga Dalen talking about some can I join on the stream.
this Apex test match, the second of the series. One of my favorite spots in the Caribbean, and I'm sure not alone. Some will say it's a gem of the Caribbean.
Sorry, but
wonderful
beaches.
Cuisine second to
I'm
none.
on you.
And if relaxation is your thing,
yeah, I'm ready.
This is the optimum spot to hit.
I was looking for him the whole time. Like, why is he doing this? So
well, so many famous names have emanated from these spots, and some young men who are trying to make their own legacy in history. England 281 ahead, 185 for 6 in their second innings. Lawrence 41, Zach Crowley 40 per maul, and Seals with a couple of wickets apiece. A lot of thoughts towards a declaration when that
you gotta pick that. What are you doing?
As we headed towards the interval, the afternoon session as it stands right now will be 1:23 p.m. local time until 3:25, weather permitting. Evening session 3:45 to 5:51, light permitting and weather permitting. Minimum of 65.1 overs remaining.
Ah, good play.
Of course, if you missed any of the action, we can sort of update you, Steve Harmison, as to how the wickets went down.
Alex Lee's gone for the big shot. A lot of selfless innings dismissals here. Joe Root doing the same against Vasami Pamal. England looking for quick runs. Root had just hit Pamal for 4 down the ground. Crawley played a nice innings, hit the ball nicely. Through extra cover, 2 balls earlier. Looked to pick the ball up there. Ben Stokes, the only man inside the imaginary 30-yard circle. He picks out the West Indian captain again. Johnny Bairstow going for the big hit, caught on the boundary. Dan Lawrence, another one who played very good innings like he did at Antigua. The one thing I will say this morning, the West Indian catching has been phenomenal. Catching is excellent. 40 for Crawley, 44 Dan Lawrence off 39 balls, 29 for Johnny Bairstow off 25 balls. England 185, ball short of 40 overs.
What the fuck? Why are my linebackers running so cluelessly?
In this match.
Like they're like probably got a little.
You said what? That's a 90, bro. Niggas running so fucking closely, or 88 or some shit.
In the next couple of sessions to come.
70 overs, well, ball short, 70 overs.
That was a touchdown right there.
First innings.
Not like
They're going to have less than 70 overs to try and take 10 wickets. He held an end, got some turn. Rewarded at the end with 3 wickets.
These niggas are still blocking, bro. What the fuck?
In the last 2 sessions of this game to give England a chance to potentially go 1-0 up in the series. I thought in the first part
What
of
the
the session,
fuck was that, bro?
Crawley came out with good intent. Root tried to run the ball around. I thought again Lawrence just enhanced his education in the game of Test match cricket and game awareness, and along with Johnny Bairstow, England.
I don't fucking know, bro. It's Madden.
Declared just prior to Dan Lawrence getting out, but I think when Dan Lawrence got out and Chris Wokes came out onto the ground, I think the conversation probably between the management staff was, we're not quite sure, so let's go on the air of a little bit of caution. We're going to lose two plus the 1 overs that we're in, but we don't lose any at lunch, so we might as well just keep going till lunch, get the total that we need, give the West Indies 10 minutes before they have to come out and say it's your turn to bat, chasing 281 or 65 overs.
Yeah, I think that chase will be, as you're right, the chase to me will be academic. It's about batting out the rest of it. They display one of the best declarations that I've seen here was Michael Clark leading Australia, I think back in 2012. He actually declared behind the West Indies first innings score towards the evening on day 4. Bowled them out, I think, by lunch or just after, and then Australia chased magnificently just in fading light. I'm not sure that chase will happen today, and it's a different situation in terms of the declaration. England are ahead, but we could be in for an exciting conclusion because there is enough there for the spin, something there to see.
I thought we had a little glimpse at the start, of the very start of the day. Jason Holder ball, 2 or 3 good balls that actually bounced.
But that nigga said it's crazy in his way of sucking these balls.
He hit a couple of big drives down the ground, about a foot outside of his crease, bang, straight down the ground. And he got 2 to bounce, which got him round about sort of thumb glove area, which went off to third man, and then Crawley went really deep into his crease.
Wow. Oh my god, who was doing that? I was gonna say that is not Saquon.
Try and uppercut you, and that brought his downfall, but it shows that what he was thinking on the surface, that if the ball is gonna bounce, then I'm gonna just go and try and ride it. So
whoa! What the hell is this nigga talking about? Nigga say if the balls do bounce, I'm just gonna try to ride it. What the fuck? Madden, not Madden. Cricket is tweaking, bro.
But the lacking height, I think there's a few of them a little bit vertically challenged, and I don't think they've got the height, quite the height of Jason Holder. So it'll be interesting to see how England tackle bowling in the last 2 sessions. Mahmood will get it to go sort of skiddy along the floor. Fisher's got a little bit more height, and Wokes is another skiddy trajectory bowler, so you might see a lot of Ben Stokes and a lot of Jack Leach in the 65 overs that are left in the game.
West Indies can't take it for granted, so we're talking about height, and mentioned Jason Holder there, and his story is a fascinating one. His friendships in cricket, the guys he came up through the system with, to what he has become today, one of the leading lights for the West Indies and for the world game. On the other side of a break, we'll get those full stories in Jason Holder's Instagram.
Oh my goodness!
This photo was taken on my very first tour.
He's getting his shit bodied. Oh my god! He's on the ground again, bro. Oh my god! Nigga, you gotta get the sack! Oh my god! I wasn't gonna do the ball. That nigga got his ass. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta do it, hold on. I gotta put these niggas in.
So much he's done for West Indies cricket, and he continues to show why he is the best.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
I got 2 on the bench, man.
I'm trying to send niggas, bro.
I ain't send nobody. I didn't press it. You stepped up.
Crispy chicken sandwich.
I'm gonna do this again, bro.
With the veggies and the spicy sauce, just might make you leave your old go-to behind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You're home for adventure. You're home for romance. You're home for big savings.
Hey Mom, have you seen my...
Because when you bundle home and auto with Progressive, your home is a savings paradise. Bundles Progressive.
Yeah.
Your home for savings.
Hey Cover Girls, coming to you fresh face from home. Remember that? I was a Cover Girl in 1998, and today I'm a Cover Girl. Thanks to Simply Ageless.
Damn!
Anti-aging foundation with the plumping power of hyaluronic acid complex. It's skincare and makeup in one for instant wrinkle reduction.
Send another one, nigga. Send another one.
There's 2 already. You want me to send another one?
No. I was thinking he was coming. That nigga's still on the ground, bro. That nigga's still
I sent
on
another
the
one. I sent another one. I'm sending everybody. They get fuck it.
I couldn't even throw it. What do I throw it? I wouldn't even send this shit with you, nigga.
Go ahead. I want to find somebody too.
I wasn't looking for nobody. I was just playing around like that.
Look at that O line. Look at that O line. Look at that O line.
You know when I can send somebody.
Send somebody. What is that nigga doing?
He's getting to you. He's getting to you.
Every journey starts with a reason.
To who, nigga?
There are thousands of you here today.
To who, nigga?
Love every journey. now the big switch is happening across.
I don't even know who was who, nigga. I just threw that shit up.
They're switching to T-Mobile for Business and getting more 5G bars in more places. Save over $1,000 when you switch to our ultimate business plan for the lowest price ever. Plus, choose from the latest 5G smartphones like a free Samsung Galaxy S22. So switch to the network that helps your business do more for less. Join the big switch to T-Mobile for Business today.
Oh yeah, talk something. Yes.
Okay. He finna get to you.
I thought that was your music. Like, that's not your music. I got a good formation for that shit too, actually.
Nigga finna run that heavy package.
Welcome back here at the Kensington Oval. Just a quick match, Summer England. The 185 for 6 overall. 282 runs for the West Indies because England, they have declared during the lunch and interval. It means that West Indies will have to bat out the remaining 2 sessions for a draw or get to 282 runs for that win.
Oh my god.
And before we get to that second innings from the West Indies, let's hear from one of the
if I run
pivotal
it,
players,
you do that
Jason
little
Ola.
formation shit.
Hi guys,
If I run up play that shit, what's gonna happen? Like, they just gonna like blitz or what?
Huh?
So I wonder if I run up play action, you got them all on quarterback spots, and they gonna automatically blitz.
Nah, I changed them off of. I took them off of quarterback spot. They playing zones.
It was the first tour post-COVID, and it was tough.
I gotta actually
It was tough being in a bubble. None of us have ever been in a biosecure bubble. And we had
by the way, if you don't see them keep on moving, they can throw the ball over.
And for me, we needed to do every bit to keep the group going as unified as possible. And one of the mottos that I try to portray and bring out within the group is one.
See how much time gonna run down when you do that shit, nigga.
From a movie, obviously, I think it was Drumline, where that was the message portrayed to the whole musical group.
It's the fact that you really got all these
just relate that to cricket and relate that to the group. Just to have them think
I did not send that nigga. I ain't going to. That's Caleb Farley.
Because it was you. Alright, I'm gonna run this game, but like, I'm gonna do like a 4-6. That's actually like what's yours. That's gonna move around. My tight ends, them niggas be just standing.
Yeah, the first biosecure bubble was strange. Yeah, we turned up, we flew on a charter flight to England from Antigua.
I'm ready.
And landed in Manchester.
2 minutes.
Kind of weird because
I'm not sending them like, you ain't gotta worry about back now. I'm not sending them off the street.
Knowing its prime and everybody was quite frantic. So I really didn't know what to expect. But for me, I just wanted to play cricket. You know, under these circumstances, a lot of people would have questioned us actually going. But look, I try to again live like Chris. You know, you only live once, and why just live in fear? It was good and bad. Bad, I would say, in a way where he just couldn't get away from cricket. You know, and I got to the point personally where I felt as though I was in a cage. You know, when we was overlooking the field, and I literally would come in my room after a long day's play, just shut the curtains. I didn't want to see the field, but I was woken up by the hover cover. So when the hover cover starts up on mornings, you don't even have to know that it's morning because my blinds were shut and it was quite dark. But hearing that, you know as well, it's time to get up because it was rainfall and the cover was still beyond. So it was hard. It was hard mentally at that point. Yeah. I learned that experience from
you were not.
You know, I tried to make the most of the situation for the betterment of West Indies cricket and cricket in general.
Why did you try to accuse me, bro?
That shit was getting boring, nigga. I was not finna stand and have you over there playing target practice with my niggas, yo.
My father, Mr. Ronald Holt. Now, a lot of people probably don't know, but my father has been everything in my life, man. The inspiration.
Okay.
He supported me from the time it was the same Pampers.
I don't even know who that nigga was.
Show that support. My biggest supporter. Took me to and from every cricket match, every practice session. He sacrificed his own personal time, his own extracurricular activities, just so that I can get in, you know, what I was interested in.
Short,
gotta be, yes. Basketball, track and field, football, you name it, he was there for me. You know, I love him. You know, I love him dearly.
He's one of those people who comes around cricket, but you would never notice he's around because he always sits far away from all the action. But he's there supporting me through thick and thin. So I owe a lot to my father. Love him dearly. Daddy's boy. And yeah, I love you, Dad. Perfect. Next one. I'll go this one. So this right here is Christopher Henry Gill's 100th Test match, right here in Sabina Park, Jamaica. Yeah, it was a proud moment, not only for Chris, but for me to be alongside him. I didn't play this game. I think it was 12 man, but being a part of that atmosphere, to see him celebrate his 100th Test match in his home ground was a special feeling. You know, it's well deserved. He's obviously a star with the West Indies cricket, and obviously this call cricket. And yeah, I was really proud to be amongst not only him but all the other players in the dressing room to help him celebrate this occasion. Oh man, if I wanted to have another father in terms of just having the happiest man alive, man, I choose Chris Gill any day. He's just a character, man, like one of the most.
Why are my niggas tired but your niggas not tired, bro? What the heck?
You know, he doesn't second guess, you know, living something or experiencing something. If Chris wants to do it, Chris jumps on and do it. And that's just a perfect example of a guy who's living his best life. You know, you only live once, and Chris definitely is living his life to the fullest, and that's something I will always admire about Chris. Next one,
I'll push that nigga out of bounds, bro. That's not in bounds.
Interesting photo.
Do it, and I'm gonna like kick you right in that corner. Yeah. It's gonna be young who at quarterback. If he completed pass,
you gonna hike the ball. That nigga's not completing the pass, bro. I promise you. That nigga complete the pass, bro. I'm fucking dead, bro. Hold on.
Right on his Instagram followers. You know, he's got up in the millions. But yeah, I thought it was a nice photo, and Bravo and I have come a very, very long way. You know, he was very, very instrumental in my early days of my career. He looked after me like a brother.
Yeah.
He calls me his son, and you know, he's taught me a lot, not only on the field, but
that nigga is not completing a pass, bro. I'm not even running that far, bro. He's not throwing it that deep.
This one here, Jaden Seals. This is after an emphatic victory over Pakistan quite recently.
He's not throwing it that far, bro. No! I was about to say, nigga.
I could have waited for it. Somebody would have eventually got open.
Being the youngest West Indian to take 5 wickets, but obviously his batting was really important. For me, it holds a bit of sentimental value because when we first got here, Jaden.
Did you have fun your last game? No, nigga.
Whereas the entire pre-tour camp, and there was one afternoon. I always give Jaden a lot of stick about it.